What is the most condescending advice you received from someone who assumed you were poorer or less educated than them? My boss told me I was reaching beyond my capabilities when I applied for a promotion, not knowing I had been doing his job for months. I worked at a tech company as an executive assistant to the department head, Morgan. I took the job during the recession when nothing else was available. Morgan was rarely in the office. He spent days at client meetings that were just lunches with friends. I handled his responsibilities, reviewing reports, approving budgets, even making hiring decisions. He'd barely glance at my work before signing his name. When our project manager quit, I applied for the position. It wasn't a management role, just a step up from assistant. I was already doing the work. Morgan called me into his office. He leaned back with a practiced smile. "I noticed you applied for the project manager position." I nodded. I thought it would formalize work I'm already doing. His expression changed to pity and amusement. There's a natural order to career progression. You don't jump from assistant to management track. You need specialized experience. But I've been handling those responsibilities already, I said. He shook his head. That's just basic delegation. The actual role requires big picture thinking and expertise that isn't part of your background. Then, be realistic about your capabilities. Not everyone is cut out for management. You're excellent at scheduling, organizing, support work. That's nothing to be ashamed of. I went back to my desk feeling small. 2 weeks later, they hired a project manager from outside, a 23-year-old with 1 year of experience but the right MBA. A month later, the company did an audit. They discovered Morgan had been taking credit for my work while missing targets. System logs showed his reports were logged from my computer. The company didn't fire Morgan. They promoted him to a strategic advisory role. They didn't promote me either, just gave me a raise and the opportunity to train the new project manager. 6 months later, I got a job at a competitor. During my exit interview, I handed HR a folder with copies of all my work that Morgan had claimed as his. Last week, I saw Morgan at an industry conference. He asked if I could put in a good word for him. His position was eliminated. Turns out his new boss was the 23-year-old I trained, who now wants to hire me as their department director.